community board members. Tonight I'd like to spend my time speaking about a message that was put out by the Fullerton School District a little over 2 months ago. It was one of those tape messages from the board. There was also an email that went out on the same subject. And I want to tell you all that the information you provided was inaccurate and you gave the people a false sense of security because the topic you were talking about was the rescinding of the sex ordinance 3149 from the Fullerton, City of Fullerton, which did prohibit child sex offenders from living within 2,000 feet of a school, park, or daycare or nursery center. It was rescinded. I don't know why it was rescinded. There was no reason to do it. There was no cases adjudicated relating to that, but they decided, the city, for whatever reason, decided that they didn't want to protect our children from pedophiles. And this school district put out a message saying, do not worry, parents, because there is a state law, which is Jessica's law, that will protect you. It does the same thing. When my wife and I pushed for this law in Fullerton in 2010, the reason we did so is because that state law has no teeth. It has no penalties. And as much as my wife and I tried to get the state legislature to do something, I couldn't even get a meeting with one of our state legislators, let alone have a long discussion about it. It still has no teeth, and for you to give those false assurances to the parents, I think, is very troubling, and you need to make a retraction to tell the truth, because there is now no law. It's gone, there is no protection. Pedophiles now can live anywhere they want in the city of Fullerton, thanks to the Fullerton city government and the city council, who voted, by the way, 5-0 to allow pedophiles now to live right next to a school, park, or daycare center. I don't know what our government is coming to, but it's getting pretty pathetic and pretty sad that a school district puts out false information and the city council votes 5-0 to do away with protections to help protect the most precious among us, which is our children. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Levinson. Thank you for your information. I would refer this to our superintendent. He's receiving an award right now for our school district, so he isn't with us this evening.
Well, I'll be glad to give you any information, but it was incorrect.
Carmen, do we have the date? Do you have the text of that message
Yes,
you're referring to?
Mm-hmm.
Can you email that to the board?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have a second on-agenda speaker, Joe Imbriano.
Go ahead and keep this on.
Yeah.
Podium.
The sex offender ordinance that Mr. Levinson is referring to was struck down by the unanimous vote of the City Council, and this school district piggybacked right on that decision and put out its false sense of security, rightly putting students in danger. There's a guy running around that was a convicted child pedophile from 20 or 30 years ago, and he's suing cities left and right. And what's happening is the cities are caving like a bad hand at a blackjack poker table. And they're basically saying, okay, don't sue me, we'll repeal our ordinance. Barry's ordinance that he was like worked on for years was about as bulletproof as you can get. The specific language of his ordinance that was adopted and passed and enacted with the assistance of the Fullerton City Attorney and the Fullerton City Council years back has never been tested in a court of law. It has never been adjudicated. It has never been proven that it was vulnerable to any attacks in the courts. And what had happened is the Fullerton City Attorney, and I believe his name is Mr. Touchstone, his statements were full of factual misrepresentations and errors. So the Fullerton City Council repealed that ordinance on false pretenses. I can understand board members, as you defer to the experts on everything, that seems to be the major problem, is everyone passes the buck when they're in a position of public trust, they defer to the experts. Well, did it occur to anybody that the experts a lot of times are corrupt and compromised? There are agendas, folks. And I'm not here to discuss those tonight. I'm just here to tell you that what went down with that sex offender ordinance, you need to put out the truth to your parents. And that is that the law that's on the books at the state level has absolutely no teeth unless this person is currently on parole. So if somebody did something 15 or 20 years ago, it was heinous, but they're off parole. They can live right next to the school, they can hang out at the school, they can go to the playground after the school becomes a city park. There's no protection. So at the very least, I appreciate Mr. Thompson attempting to look into this. That text message needs to go out and say, hey, you know, you need to still watch out for your kids, because the community thinks there's not a problem. I'm here to tell you folks that children are not safe, and they're no safer than they were.
Madam President, can we
Instruct the audience to not make comments to the speaker. We've got a little bit of disturbance going on here.
Anyway, that's the bottom line, folks. Kids aren't safe. I also want to touch on the sanctuary city issue briefly.
That's at a different time, please.
Is that on the agenda tonight?
Yes.
I didn't see it was on the agenda. Can you tell me what part of the agenda that is?
It will be coming up shortly
Well,
after.
it's not, it's a presentation.
It's a presentation, it's not an agenda item.
But that's.
But it's not an
It's not an agenda item, so I have a right to speak to it if it's not on the agenda. Is that correct,
It
Mr.
is on
Thompson?
we are having a presentation followed by public comment.
Oh, great, then there will be public comments. Now, I'm going to relinquish my speaking time. Thank you.